everybody, welcome to BevNerd 21 Plus. This is a beer review show. This is episode 3 for July someday. I don't know what day it is.
The 10th.
The 10th. I'm Jason Coleman. I'm joined by and enjoying his company. Who are you?
I'm Justin. This is my second episode now. Yeah, I'm enjoying Jason's company. As you guys know, this is BevNerd 21 and Up. It's a beer review show, and today, you're wondering, no, me and Jason haven't lost our jobs. No, we're not even homeless. We're surprising each other with beers to kind of do a sneak review on each other to kind of test our broness.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've been living under the bridge for the last week since last episode. I've been bumming it out. I've got a beer in a paper bag that only I know what it is,
right.
And the beer in your bag, only you know what it is.
Exactly.
So what we've got today, we've got 2 mystery beers, but we do have notes on them, so we're going to talk about that and much more. Before we get started in opening up these brown paper bags and seeing what goodies are inside, we're going to talk to you about what we've been drinking since last episode, and I'm going to let Justin go ahead with that.
Since the last time you guys watched, like you saw, we reviewed Sweetwater and Magic Hat number 9. Beyond that, I've had actually a couple of beers. A good buddy of mine came from Tennessee, brought me a couple of beers. Had a Pilsner, it's very delicious. I had let's see, now Sweetwater's new IPA. I've had, of course, I've been drinking cheap beers, 4th of July, High Life, and Keystone Light. So that's really about all my beer collection's been going right now. How about you, Jason?
Well, 4th of July was a beer I did partake in weekending. Wow, that was awful. But hey, we're going to leave that because it's kind of funny. I had a Coors Original Banquet beer. That was nice. I found that at a place. I actually bought a 6er of Magic Hat number 9 right after the episode that we had. I bought it at the Shell Station, downtown Gadsden, but it's also on tap at Blackstone, and I've enjoyed that too. Yuengling, always probably one of my staples. It's not an expensive beer at all at Walmart, and it's definitely better than anything else in that budget area.
It's also one of America's oldest breweries.
Yes, Pottsville or Pottsburg.
I think it's Pottsville.
Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
And if I'm wrong, my friends are gonna be mad at me, but it's okay. So, those
sound delicious, and with it being as hot as crap as it is in Alabama, an ice cold beer is what we all need, right?
Exactly.
Responsibly.
Very responsible.
Well, that's what we've been drinking. We appreciate everybody's feedback, but what we have in front of us are the mystery bags. And who should go first? Do you want to go first? I tell you what, actually, I'll go first, because I think whatever you choose is probably going to be better than what I chose.
Oh, don't say that.
So,
you're like I am.
Let's pull this out, and maybe we can get a close look at it here in a second. And the mystery beer from Jason Coleman to J Bear is... Da-na-na-na! What we have here is Wild Blue Blueberry Lager. We'll turn it around just for you.
Wow. Is that a dog?
It is a dog.
That is a dog punting a blueberry.
A dog punting blueberry. What this is a blueberry lager that fuses the juice of nature's perfect fruit, blueberries, with premium American and German hops, 2-row and 6-row barley malt, and cereal grains. Wild Blue has a taste of a pleasant blueberry aroma and contains 8% alcohol by volume. Now here's the bad news. Maybe it's not bad news. It's brewed by Anheuser-Busch. And the food pairing, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just maybe some. And the food pairings include...
No comment.
the food pairings include pork and salads. And where I bought this, I got this at S&S Smoke Shop in a Create Your Own 6er 6-pack for the layman for a fair decent price of $9.99.
That's not bad.
You can also find... S&S Smoke Shop is located in East Gadsden, almost towards Glencoe on Highway 431, USA. You can also find it at Rainbow Food Mart, Patterson's Beverage, Winn-Dixie, and Jefferson's. You gotta have it for the wings. Okay. Oh, I gave you too much.
That's okay.
Alright, wow. This looks like wine with a little bit of head on top, because that's very, very like purpley, burgundy color.
Right.
When I think of beer, I definitely don't think of beer this color. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with you on the whole wine. It does kind of look like wine. It's very dark, like very. Oh, it's not purple, but it's kind of like a purple amber type. Not even amber really, but it's really. Wow.
Smell it.
Let's see. Let's smell it. It smells like wine.
Yeah, it's really, really fruity. Yeah. I actually looked on Beer Advocate. This is a vegetable fruit beer.
Really?
It falls into that category. And the packaging itself, I think it's kind of a rip-off of Flying Dog. Because I looked at it, and I saw a dog on it, and the font is even very similar to your Flying Dog, and I thought that's who made it. So I picked it up and checked it out. I didn't know who made it until I looked it up on Beer Advocate this morning.
Someone's trying to be rousted.
Yeah, that threw me off. So, camera woman, if you're ready for our beautiful faces, we'll try these. Okay.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to try this Wild Blue. Let's see how it is. Cheers, sir.
Cheers, definitely.
Wow. Hold on, I gotta get a sip. That
this
first
tastes
sip,
like...
that took me by surprise. Hold on. Right off the bat.
I'm going to go ahead, because I'm about to be very mean, so you go ahead.
No. I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't horrible. It's not good either. Not a knock against you. I mean,
no. I picked this.
It's heavily. Carbonation's super heavy. And sometimes that's really good with a beer, but I feel like I'm drinking
Welch's grape juice.
Not even that would be a compliment.
Oh.
I feel like I'm drinking Wild Irish Rose's like second cousin. This
made me think of Mad Dog 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel like I'm 17 and I'm pulling a Hey Mister. This
is not good. And the reason I picked this is because last episode, we had the Sweetwater Blue, which is a blueberry beer too.
Right.
This, compared to Sweetwater Blue, is awful. Sweetwater Blue is so much better than this. I don't get
it. Like it's not that it's horrible, but I can't stop drinking it. It's like
I could stop drinking it. Like it even tastes like it's got like a twang in the aftertaste, like a wine.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't know. I'm sorry. Who brewed this?
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Missouri.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You can definitely tell Anheuser-Busch has had their hands in this. This is.
I don't know if Wild Blue was maybe some sort of like small brand that was bought out. I have no knowledge of that.
No, I don't know about that, but I can just tell you right now. This is another. I've had some of Anheuser-Busch's craft beer. And there is no amount of love in it that you can get.
Tastes corporate.
Craft beer. Yeah, it tastes very manufactured. I'm honestly
tastes soulless.
Yes, I would. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I know we kind of rated on a highly recommend. I'm gonna go ahead. This is my second episode in. I want to give this a pass.
This is a stinker.
If
you like juice. If you like wine,
I'm gonna finish it.
Just drink wine. If you like blueberries, just eat blueberries. If you want a blueberry beer, stick with your Sweetwater Blue. Seriously, this is it's thick.
Or even just. I'm gonna finish it because there's a special place in hell for people who.
The color is off. This is not a color of beer. This is like some sort of foo-foo, like. Grape juice. It doesn't even taste like blueberries to me. It tastes like grapes.
If the Great Depression had a scratch and sniff.
This is a grape depression. But anyways, this is
boom.
A little inside baseball. This is the beer I sent you in a text last night that almost made Amanda throw up.
Oh, this is the mystery beer.
This is the beer that she hated.
I'm with Amanda.
And it's 8% alcohol, which makes it more above the 5%. It's a little bit above average in alcohol content. You can taste a little bit in the twang in the aftertaste, but
it's too bad that taste can't even be average.
But anyways, I'm sure that you have a much better beer than this. So we're gonna take a break and I'm gonna check out what's in the brand. What's in the bag, J Bear? All right, now that we've cleansed our palate with some salty Golden Flake made in Birmingham, Alabama chips, Justin's gonna show us what's in the bag.
Now it comes time for Jason's surprise beer, and now I think I've realized I think Jason hates me.
No,
no. I think I'm gonna kind of redeem this whole segment right here, and I got you a Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale from actual local brewery, soon to be local, Back 40.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have.
Oh. All you BevNerdians out there that didn't know this, a brown ale is a solid beer with a dark amber to a rich brown color. Brown ales are more of a sweet beer. They also kind of have like a hint of kind of a caramel or chocolate flavoring to it. Brown ales are usually they're brewed in several regions of the world, but they're most popular in England, Belgium, and North America. So what's going to happen right now, Jason's about to pop open this tasty treat that's about to be bestowed upon us. Do you want to pour it, or do you want me to pour it, or don't?
No, you just keep reading.
That's fine. Okay. As Jason's about to pour it, you'll see this here on camera. As Jason's pouring it, as of right now, it's going to take, there it is. What you'll notice is that there is an amber, kind of a copper tone to this Truck Stop right here. It's a little bit lighter on the head. It's not as brown as most brown ales, but it's still got a rich color to it. But for the most part, it's kind of carbonated a little bit, not heavy, but it's there. But here in a minute, I'm gonna let Jason smell it, and as Jason smells it, I'm gonna kind of just run through probably what I've had this before, so I'm just gonna kind of run through what the smell is. So if you want to lift and just kind of go ahead and smell it.
It's got a nice, like, sweet, nutty hint. You definitely get the sweetness of the honey in the Truck Stop honey.
Right. Well, as Jason begins to smell this Truck Stop, just so you know, the first thing, like what Jason talks about, my nose, you're right, the first thing is impact is just sweet, sweet honey. That's the first thing. But then afterwards, as the honey kind of just fades out from the smell, you get like kind of like a sweet, kind of almost like a light chocolate flavor. And then afterwards, if you really take it in, like you can smell the hops toward the end of it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like it fades.
It goes from smell sweet. The barrel.
Yeah. You can really. It's got a really good, really nice toasty smell to it.
Now, if you wanted to enjoy like a brown ale with some food, something that's good is like hearty foods like your roast pork, smoked sausage, grilled salmon. And if you like cheese, you try aged Gouda or a crumbly Cheshire. And if you want this with a dessert, you can definitely do that with almond or maple walnut cake, pear fritters, or a cashew brittle. Ooh.
Nice. So what we're going to do now, we're going to taste.
Taste? Are we zoomed out? Okay.
Cool.
We're going to taste.
Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale. Toast, sir.
Yes.
Cheers.
Alabama made. Ooh, that's nice. Definitely a lot better than the last one we had.
See, this is what I like about the smell. There's a difference between smell and taste. For the most part, if you smell a beer, you're pretty much going to have pretty much the same taste as the smell. But here, the smell doesn't do the Truck Stop justice. It's definitely sweeter when it touches your mouth. But it's not so overbearingly sweet that it's bitter.
No.
Definitely not.
It doesn't taste like a fake sweet either.
Now, but when you taste it immediately, it's a high impact. Like it's very, very sweet, sweet honey. And what's really cool about it, local brewery, they also use Alabama wildflower honey, which is located in Mobile. So it's local. Now, after you've had it, for a quick minute, the honey, the sweetness is going to be there, but then it kind of quickly fades, and you can taste the malt and the hops in it. It's like it goes from being sweet to just there, and then you get the hops, and then it fades away. Now for me, Truck Stop is more of a social beer. It's really good for like Jason was doing food pairings. I've had this on draft at the Blackstone Pub and Eatery in downtown.
And Old Mexico.
Old Mexico has it.
Yes.
That's right. This was really good with a barbecue pizza, which the Blackstone also sells. It complements it very well. It's also, I had it, Jefferson's has it. It's really good with the wings, especially on Thirsty Thursdays. So honestly, I recommend Truck Stop to anybody if you haven't tried it yet. But I highly recommend it if you had it on draft. Just to be honest with you, I think it tastes it's better on draft. I found this in downtown Gadsden, over at the Shell station off of Megan. A 6-pack's going to cost you roughly around $8.99 to $9.99. That's just on an average. Now I know you're thinking that's kind of steep, but really,
is it?
Is it really? Not really, because I mean, if you think about it, it's really not. You're really getting what you pay for, and it's so good.
So let me ask you, if I want to get more information about Truck Stop Honey or the brewery Back 40,
right?
How would I do that?
Oh, easy. You can find them at back40beer.com. You can also follow them on Twitter at back40tweets. That's their username. It's BACK, the number 40 tweets.
It's going to be right there. I'm going to post that on the
video.
Look at the cat's face. He's so crazy looking. Anyways, is that all you have to say?
I think that's really about it. Other than the fact that, for people who don't know, Back 40 will be opening up soon. From what I understand, it's going to be in a few weeks, so don't quote me on this. I think it's going to be about mid to late August, but Gadsden is going to have a brewery. And I couldn't be more excited about this.
Yes, that should be great. Hey, maybe we can have an episode of BevNerd 21 Plus inside the place.
Maybe.
Maybe if they knew it was good for them. If they want to get somewhere in this business, they'll have us there, right?
I'm going to finish my beer.
Because as Bobby the Brain Heenan says, you ride with me, you'll go straight to the top. And if you don't, you're never heard from again. That's what he said, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Anyways, that about wraps up this episode of BevNerd 21 Plus. I want to thank Jay Bear for coming to my wife's humble abode.
Oh, well, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, so...
It's great hospitality.
Hey,
good
Harry Potter is about to come out. Are you stoked about that?
Is it?
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Huh.
So I'll see you at the midnight premiere. I'll be there.
You too?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Anybody who'll be there, if you're watching this, be there. Harry Potter midnight.
Make sure to have plenty of Truck Stop Honey before you go. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You want to enjoy this and remember it.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, you can gladly send them to bevnerd@gmail.com. You can post them on our Facebook wall. That's facebook.com/bevnerd. You can like us there. There's not a love button, but you can like the hell out of us. Or you can follow me on Twitter at BevNerd. They can follow you too on Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me at J_Bear83. I'm on Twitter. You can also find me on Facebook, Justin Smith. It's not hard. Also,
I'm sure there's not another Justin Smith.
I'm pretty sure there's like 60 of them.
So,
also, for anybody out there that is watching, if there is a beer you want us to try or review, whether it's a
whether it's Budweiser or Clamato.
Oh, they make that? Oh, that's awful. That sounds awful. Or any craft beer that you want us to try, if you find anywhere, hit us up. Hit Jason up on Twitter, me on Twitter. Let us know. Give us your information. We'd be more than glad to meet you up. Get some beer. We'll name drop and maybe get a prize or two to you or something.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We might have prizes in the future. So, also coincide with this episode, you will be seeing a Cooking with BevNerd coming out because my man here, Chef Julia Childs, Justin Smith, is going to cook. What are you going to be serving up on BevNerd
We're
Cooking?
going to be serving drunk Southern brats. Sorry.
And I'm sure that
probably sounded
that was in the art of French cooking, right?
I think so.
So be on the lookout. Keep your eyes peeled, and we'll check that out. But, so, hey, listen, keep your toes curled and enjoy some nice brews responsibly. Right, Justin?
Exactly. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.